Hello, y'all. This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman on this beautiful rainy Sunday. Every day is a blessed day. I keep telling y'all, you got to celebrate every single day. Look, I'm out here on the patio and it's raining. I love it. But today, I had to get my cup of joe. It's one of those days. So, let's talk for a minute. I want to talk about choices and decisions. Everything in life is about choices and decisions. Everything that happens to you start with your thoughts. What do you think about yourself and how you respond to it? I was just watching a post where I read a post a minute ago on Facebook. A young man said, he might be old, but it was a man said, a lot of you have pretty faces, but effed up bodies. And I wanted to make a comment about that because, first of all, why would you say that to somebody? You know I said some stuff about the makeup thing yesterday, but I don't just intentionally degrade people. You know, I'm saying it's things you can do to make things better, you know, like tone it down, but just say somebody got effed up bodies. And I can guarantee you, if you look at this brother, he ain't working with nothing and looking like nothing. But you can sit here and fix your mouth and talk about your sisters. And if you feel that way, my brother, what's the solution? This was wrong with black people, y'all. We have all the criticism in the world, but we don't come up with solutions. See, when I make my videos, I try to give y'all solutions. I try to tell y'all some things you can do to make things better. Like I'm going to tell you how I feel about black women bodies. And you know, we know white women, Mexican women, they out of shape too. But we talking about black women. Like I just said, everything is a choice and a decision in your life. If you don't like the way you look, stop making excuses. Because you know how many women jumped on that man post and said, well, some of us had 10 kids and life stressed us out and what we go through and men did this. Them excuses. That's your body, your temple. You shouldn't want to look like that for yourself. Don't blame it on your kids. Because when you was pregnant, instead of you going to the gym and eating healthy, no, you want to eat all these buns. You want to eat all this ice cream and pickles. You want to act like a pregnant woman. And then once you have that baby, you want to lay around, be lazy, and let that weight stay on you. Like for me, I'm innocent. I mean, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of blaming my son David for having this stomach for 29 years. Do you know how long that is? For real, when you start thinking about it, do you know how long that is for me to say I got a stomach because my 29-year-old son? That sounds ridiculous. So I finally made up my mind this year to get my body right. I exercise every single day. And now that I exercise every day, y'all, I have so much energy. I feel so good. It ain't even all about your body looking good. It's about your health and your mental state of mind. Working out take you to a whole nother level. You start thinking clearly. You start feeling good. I can do push-ups now. I do sit-ups. I can do jumping jacks. I couldn't do that just a few months ago. I couldn't do none of that. I barely could make it up the steps. I was out of breath. And I'm like, you know what? I'm unhealthy. I look at people like Jada Pinkett Mother. For real. Y'all see that lady? Jada Pinkett Mother is in the best health ever. And this lady, I think, is 70. This lady got a 6-pack and run miles a day on the ocean. And half of us can run from here to the stop sign. And we sit here and make excuses nonstop. I have 10 kids. Who told you to have 10 kids for one? And who told you to have 10 kids and not get your body back right? You can't blame your kids on how you look. You can't blame you eating pork chops and chitlins and all that shit you eat on the holidays on having kids in life. Because there's too many people that have been through the same things that you've been through and they look good. Angela Bassett. Was she 64? I think 64, 65. Did y'all see Angela body? And I know y'all I know what y'all gonna say. I know, oh, she got money. No. Angela hit that gym when she had to play Tina Turner years ago. And she kept it up. She had to get that body in 90 days to get that part. And this goes back to determination, perseverance. You can have and do whatever you want. It's nothing stopping you. If y'all listen to some of them superstars' story, what they had to go through to be who they are, they didn't give up. Taraji P. Simpson, she went to Hollywood after her baby daddy got killed in front of her. Packed up her son, still left and went to LA, slept in her car, and was applying for different parts with a baby. Then she got her breakthrough, Hustle and Flow. But even though she watched his daddy get murdered, that didn't stop her. That made her want to go harder. Like, I got to be famous now. I don't have no choice. My son, father, gone. It's just me. Multi-millionaire now. Floyd Mayweather from my city. Like I keep telling everybody, he grew up right behind me. If y'all think about Floyd, for real, think about Floyd Mayweather, the highest paid athlete in the world from Grand Rapids, Michigan. The highest paid athlete. Think about him. I call him Little Floyd. And I don't mean this with no disrespect, but Floyd ain't nothing spectacular. What I say by this is, when I say he's not spectacular, he ain't big like Tyson. He wasn't like Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. He wasn't big like that. He was a little bitty frame, lightweight little guy from Grand Rapids, Michigan. That a lot of people didn't even know what Grand Rapids was. He had the odds against him. First of all, he from a little city. He a small frame guy. Floyd, what is about 5'7", barely 200 pounds, like 160 pounds. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? He would be as big as he is right now, a billionaire, bigger than Muhammad Ali. Perseverance, determination. When everybody was asleep, Floyd was running. He was working out. His father and his grandmother wouldn't even let him get a job because they seen more in him than working at Taco Bell, McDonald's. No, you finna just focus on this dream every day, this gym. When everybody else sleep, you finna be working. When you crying because you don't want to go to the clubs, when you know you can't go with your boys, you gonna be in that gym. And they made a billionaire. Sometimes you gotta push your children a little bit harder for the outcome to be like Lil Floyd. Stop making excuses that, oh, that's just how the world is and these kids just bad. Them excuses. Did y'all see the riot last night in Chicago? Downtown on Michigan Avenue. Cut on YouTube, you'll see it. The teenagers took over the city last night. Hundreds of them. Because it was an event going on at the beach. 21 and up. So anybody under 21 can get in. They tore up downtown. They tore up cars. They beat up people. They just act a damn fool from damn probably 15 to 21. Where was y'all at? Where was the parents? Decisions and excuses which make things happen in your life. You should know where your kids at. I know at 21 they grown, but if you raise your child the right way, it's certain things they won't do. When they had the George Floyd riot here in Grand Rapids, my kids was downtown in the riot. But guess what my kids didn't do? They didn't participate. They watched. They didn't pick up a brick. They didn't pick up no fire. They didn't do nothing. They watched the event and was recording like it was in disbelief. Because they knew better. I told them when they left out the door, you go to jail, don't call me. Because you're going to jail if you go downtown and act a damn fool. It's just decisions you make. I digress. Go back to our bodies. When you make up your mind to change your life, things all around you start to change. You know, you can't make excuses of why you homeless, why you broke, why your body out of shape, why you single. That ain't nobody's problem but your own. You are the author of your life. You write your own story. That dash between the day you was born and the day you die is up to you what it say. When they get in front of that church and they tell your story the day you leave here, everything they talk about is something that you decided. If it's from suicide to whatever, it's something that you decided for your life. So stop making excuses. If y'all don't like people talking about your bodies, do something. My daughter showed me a picture last night, y'all. It was a girl going out. She claimed she got a BBL. I don't know who did it. They did it wrong. And I ain't trying to be funny. They did it wrong because she still got her stomach hanging over her cookie. She still had her behind wasn't looking right. Then she had on a see-through, like fishnet pants with a thong and like a bra top, a half bra top. Her stomach hanging over her stuff. And they wonder why people talk about her. Learn to be classy. Some things you just shouldn't do as a woman. Some things y'all making black women look real bad. You go down to Miami, you see women with two-piece swimming suits on and can't even see their cookie. It's hanging almost to their knees, and they think that's okay. Not only is it unattractive, it's unhealthy. Why y'all think Monique, the comedian, why do you think she decided to lose weight? Because her husband said exactly this, and people thought he was mean. He said, if you don't lose that weight, you gonna lose me. All the black women, oh, he's crazy. She need to leave that nigga. No, he was like, I'm not gonna watch you die. I ain't gonna sit here and let you have a heart attack. I ain't gonna keep watching you eat all this slop and keep gaining weight. I love you enough to leave you alone. And they thought he was being mean. She lost it. She felt 100% better, and she looks beautiful. But it took for someone to love her to tell her the truth. A lot of you men sit here and tell women, ain't nothing wrong with your little flupa, whatever y'all call that, your stomach. Some men like that. No, that's unhealthy. Do you know if you have an intrude stomach, that means some health problems going on, especially a man. Y'all got a huge stomach. A man ain't supposed to have no belly. Y'all ain't had no damn babies. Something going on with your intestines in your body. So you need to go do something. You need to start drinking more water. You need to get on treadmills. First, go see your doctor because you don't want to have a heart attack trying to get in good health. Go find out what's going on with your body. Don't wait till it's too late and you got colon cancer, you got liver cancer. And if alcohol, because there's a lot of things that alcohol is doing to y'all. Alcohol, cirrhosis of the liver and stuff, that's from alcohol. Y'all love alcohol more than you love yourself. That's why I was asking y'all the question, do you love yourself? Because a lot of y'all sit there, I see y'all on videos, just taking it to the head. Straight alcohol. Do y'all know that's poison? The government made a substance that's killing people every day. Hundreds of people every day. They made it legal because they wanted some money. And that's alcohol. It's the fastest killer than drugs. Cigarettes. Fastest killer than drugs. And it's been legal how long? The government making money. Now, marijuana, people been going to jail for years for marijuana. Did a lot of time. Now it's legal because they making money. And these the same people that y'all trusting to go take the COVID shot and all this shit. Do y'all know these people don't care about y'all? I made a comment about black people going to buy some properties instead of just homes. And I know it's still property, farmland. And if you got a house, start digging a farm back there because y'all not paying attention what's going on. Bill Gates is buying up all the farmland because he want to control the population. So they planting seeds in the ground inside food that got the AIDS virus in it and other things that kill people off, especially the black race. So y'all don't know these things because y'all don't pay attention. Y'all too busy. I own 100 properties. But do you own any farmland? What them properties go do when we ain't got no food? What does them properties go do when people can't afford to live in them? When I seen some Arabs out there on 28 in the East Belt Line begging with their families and they ain't got nowhere to live, I knew we was in a bad situation then. I said, wow, people from other countries now homeless. They out here begging. Their kids laying on the ground and have nowhere to go. It's getting real bad, y'all. Choices and decisions. What are you going to do? If you don't like your body, do something. If you don't like your finances, do do something. A lot of y'all got too much pride to work certain jobs. Y'all rather be broke than flip a burger. When I had to work at Five Guys, y'all, when I was going through my situation, when they told me they was going to pay me $18.50 an hour plus tips, I ended up making $22 an hour. I took that job just like that, even though it used to like cringe me, like, God, how did I get here? How did I get to a point where I got to work at a burger place at my age? Then I thought about it. Shit, I'm making more than people sitting in offices right now, or factories. And I had to make up my mind and say, you know what? Money is green. The ones that work at GM, money's the same color as the money at Five Guys. I was paying my bills with that Five Guys burger. People used to come in there and laugh at me. One girl was laughing so hard, and she said, how much you making here? And I told her. Her whole demeanor changed. She said, you make more than me, and I'm a secretary. And I bet you went to school for that, too, didn't you? You ain't got to go to school to flip no damn burger. The government got y'all mind messed up. They got y'all thinking you got to go get this education to be important. Y'all rather have a job that look important, but not have the money. I take the money any day. I sweep a floor for $25 an hour before I sit in the office with a suit on making $15. Choices and decisions. Girl, go get your body right. Go get your mind right. Stop thinking about him. Stop trying to satisfy the world. You got to do this for you. If you want to live, do y'all know how fast black people is dying from high blood pressure, diabetes, stress, depression? And y'all sit here and claim that shit every day on Facebook. I'm depressed. I watch y'all. I'm depressed. I'm stressed. Non-stop. That's all I hear y'all do is complain about life. We can't change life. You can't change it. Could you imagine what our ancestors went through? Just look back to your grandmama. They had it way worse than we did. If our grandparents would come back right now and see the way we live, they'd call us spoiled as hell. We got the internet, y'all. We can communicate right now like I'm doing with millions of people in seconds. I can talk right now on the internet, talk to every family member at one time. I can go in my closet right now and upload some pictures, which I do already, and shoes, and make some money off some shit in my closet. My daddy couldn't do that. My daddy had to go out there in the cold and make money to feed us. And y'all still complaining? Them big grandmamas who had the big stomachs in there cooking the slop, they didn't know better. That's all they knew. They didn't have Planet Fitness. They can go get a $10 membership. They didn't even have the time. Because they was raising 12, 14 kids while granddaddy was out there working. They didn't have the options we have. They couldn't go see Dr. Miami and get a BBL. And that's another thing for all of you who went and got those surgeries. All of y'all did was fix up damaged goods. Your body's looking snatched. You the shit. Booty banging, stomach. And I bet y'all can't go 10 minutes with a dude without getting out of breath. I bet y'all can't go 5 minutes on the treadmill. Your body's on the inside messed up. A lot of y'all minds messed up because that BBL got you thinking that you the shit. And you all messed up. Y'all would spend $500 on a damn wig. But somebody tell you counseling costs $50 an hour, you would think they done lost their mind. You won't pay $50 to get your mind right. You ain't paying $50 to get that little child right that's failing in school some tutoring. You rather go put $200 Jordans on his feet. Forget what he going through in school. I want my child to look good. He failing, but he look good. He look like he got money even though I'm on Section 8 and struggling. Choices and decisions. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I just wanted to tell y'all, it's time to get up off your shoulders and be the change you want to see. Stop complaining about the white man. Why are you waiting for the white man to feed you anyway, girl? If the government, ask yourself this right now. If the government right now cut off food stamps, Medicaid, Section 8, would I be able to survive? You need to ask yourself, if my job closed down tomorrow, when I go to work and the doors is locked, Could I still eat? If you say no, that means you depending on somebody else to feed you. And if you depending on somebody else to feed you, you failing. Because somebody can stop your food at any time. Look at all these banks then closed. All the people lost their jobs. It's time to think different. It's time to start making better investments. It's time to come together as a people and say, hey, y'all, let's go do a community farm. Let's go, a garden, a community garden where we can at least feed people that's hungry, that don't get food stamps. Everybody don't get food stamps. It's a lot of hungry kids right now in your neighborhood. You getting $1,000 in food stamps, and it's kids right next door to you that's starving. But let me go, y'all. I just want to talk about that because I didn't like what that guy said today, talking about it's a lot of y'all with pretty faces and messed up bodies. I don't like my body, and I'm working on it hard, and I'm starting to look good. I got looks in the mall yesterday that tripped me out. I'm like, people looking at me, and do I look funny? Until my daughter said this. Y'all gonna think it's funny, but I don't think it's funny. I was in the kitchen, and I had my back turned, and she said, Mama, do you got on some booty pops? I said, some booty pops? Nah. She said, dang, your body started to look like that. That made my day, because I ain't never had no booty. So I'm like, oh, shit, this working out is working. So it's making a difference. When other people start seeing the change, stuff happening. And now I go even harder. I do 100 squats a day. I do 50 jumping jacks. I don't do 50 push-ups yet. Only like 10 to 15 right now. But I do my sit-ups. I drink so much water. I make my smoothies. I cut out meat, even though I'm cheating today because I haven't had meat in a long time. I'm having a T-bone today. I'm cheating today. I run up and down my steps. It's the steps downtown that's so steep and long. I go up and down them steps. I do everything. I push myself because I'm around people now that's older than me and they in better shape than me. Some guys, Leon and his crew. These brothers is from 57 up. Can outrun any of these young brothers. Cut up. They do the most every single day. They getting their body right. They made me want to get mine right. So I'm going hard because I can't let them old brothers outdo me. Hell no. They ain't finna outdo me. No, ain't happening. Y'all have a good day. Go outside even though it's raining. Embrace the universe and pray. Say your affirmations. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm rich, I'm prosperous, I'm more than a conqueror. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am money, money is me. I'm a money magnet. Everything I touch is a blessing. So them affirmations, you say to yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm thin, I got a 6-pack. I got so much money, I don't know what to do with it. Call those things that be not as though they were and watch what God do for you. Talk to y'all later. Bye.